Report coming live from Asia. Our first segment will be Stan Marsh with the report on China. To Stan.
Hi, my name is Stan Marsh, and I will talk about China. China is one of the oldest civilizations in the world and dates back to about 3,500 years. It also has one of the largest populations in the world, with approximately 1.3 billion people living there. In fact, a third of the world population currently lives in China. China is located in East Asia to the south of Russia and north of India. The biggest landmark in China is Mount Everest, which borders Nepal. Most of the population is made up of ethnic groups. 92% of the people in China came from the Han ethnic group. The Han ethnic group was originally made from the Han Dynasty. The Great Wall is a series of walls that is used to defend attacks from many different countries and nomads. Some of the religions in China one is Taoism and Buddhism. Taoism was invented in China, but Buddhism was brought from India in the 1st century. There is Islam and Christianity and Judaism, but not a lot. There are many different languages. In China, like Mandarin, Wu, and Min. Mandarin and Wu are the most spoken languages. The modern history in China began in 1912 after the last emperor of the Qin dynasty was overthrown. In 1949, in Tiananmen Square, there was a big commotion from kids in college and high school to change the government. The government type is communist, and they wanted to be able to choose. They wanted to be able to stand for themselves and make their own businesses. China has changed in the following way. Even though it's still a communist country, it allows people to make their own businesses and stand for themselves in the country. Now that more people have money because they can stand for themselves, they can buy cars, which is why the pollution is so bad in China. China continues to change, and we'll see how it changes over the next few years. Some other facts about China is that the money in China is called yuan, and it's one of the only types of money that has a woman on it. And most pandas live in China, and they eat almost 40 pounds of bamboo a day. Thank you. Asia? Oh wait.
Please go.
Hi, my name is Eric Cartman, and here are some cool facts about Asia. Asia is the largest continent by landmass. The land areas of Asia is actually larger than the land area of the moon. In Asia, somewhere near place where the Tigris and Euphrates rivers meet, located the motherland and to the birth of human civilization. Did you know that more people live in India than in Central America, North America, and South America altogether? The population of Hindus approximately 3 times bigger than population of the USA. More than 60% of the world's population lives in Asia. There's 1.3 billion people, and in India 1.1 billion people. More than half of Asia's population lives in these two countries. India should take over China in periods of 30 years. In South Asia live more Muslims than in the whole Middle East. Yet Muslims in South Asia is less than 15% of total population. One of the most densely populated countries in the world is Bangladesh, with 85% of Muslim and 50% of Hindu. Now, back to the map.
In China today, 29 people escaped from a mine flood that they were stuck in for one day. Today they showed on TV right here that they all came out naked with sunglasses on. The reason they came out with sunglasses on was because they didn't want to become blind because they were in dark for a very long time, and the reason they were naked was because they were very cold. So they had to put them. They had to take off their clothes before they came in. That's it. Here's a public service announcement for Chinese citizens. There are no fire hydrants in China, and there was just a fire. So to aid to the problem, we should put fire hydrants in China. And this is Max Herskowitz in China News.
Hi, I'm Kyle Ravlowski, and I have a report for you guys on Japan. Japan is a very interesting country. It's an archipelago made up of over 3,000 islands. Its main islands that make up 97% of the country are Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu, and Shikoku. Japan is a very mountainous land area country. Its highest mountain is Mount Fuji. Japan has a population of over 127 million people, which makes it the 10th largest population in the world. With its largest city being Tokyo, the greater Tokyo area has a population of about 30 million residents. Originally, the capital of Japan was Kyoto. Then, in 1912, it was moved to Osaka and then to Tokyo. Japan is also known for its economy. It has one of the largest economies in the world. Japanese employees get paid the highest salary per hour out of any country in the world, but it has a very low employment rate. Japan exports transportation equipment to countries such as South Korea, a city like Hong Kong, and states like New York. There are a lot of Japanese-based companies that you might have heard of, such as Toyota, Nintendo, Canon, Sony, Panasonic, Toshiba, Sharp, Honda, Mitsubishi, and many more. Japan's traditional sports are sumo and martial arts, but they also have many new sports that we play in the United States, such as baseball, football, golf, and racing. Japan has also hosted many international sporting events like the Olympics, such as the 1964 Summer Olympics in Tokyo, the 1972 Winter Olympics in Sapporo, and the 1998 Winter Olympics in Nagano, the 2002 FIFA World Cup, the 2006 and 2009 World Baseball Classic. A few other interesting facts about Japan are: they speak Japanese, their current Prime Minister is Naoto Kan, and their current Emperor is Emperor Akito, and they run a democratic government. Japan is definitely a country I'd love to visit. And that was your 7 o'clock news on Asia. See you next time. Dun, 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 dun.
The China